Terms and conditions apply.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time, and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MATCH to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MATCH for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MATCH for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
Save thousands on Mother's Day gift ideas now at Beard's Diamonds.
Like a beautifully handcrafted 3-carat diamond tennis bracelet, originally $4,050, now sale priced at just $26,3250.
You'll save over $1,400 in the St. John's Town Center or BeardsDiamonds.com. Experience the magic of jazz like never before. On May 5th, the Jacksonville Symphony's Jazz Series presents superstar trumpeter Terrence Blanchard. Blanchard brings his acclaimed band E-Collective for a fusion extravaganza you won't want to miss. Get your tickets only at jacksymphony.org.
If a fire breaks out in your home while you're asleep, how will you know? Smoke and heat build quickly, making every second count. A working smoke alarm can alert you to the danger and make the difference between life and death. Install and maintain a smoke alarm on every level of your home. Replace the battery every year. This message is brought to you by the United States Fire Administration, your local fire department, and this radio station.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Studios, Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Doug Brown with breaking news. The Lakers fire head coach Darvin Ham after just 2 years on the job. He had 2 years left on his contract. The Lakers were knocked out of the playoffs by the Nuggets in both seasons under Ham, this year in the first round. ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, though, says the Lakers' job is still a good one.
The Lakers are still the Lakers, and they have the opportunity this summer to really improve this team. They've got 3 picks that they can use in trades. And, Darvin Ham, his successor, will be the beneficiary.
Adrian Wojnarowski, tonight we've got a playoff doubleheader on ESPN starting at 7 Eastern with Game 6 for the Magic and Cavaliers. Cleveland leads the series 3-2. Then it's Game 6 for the Clippers and Mavericks with Dallas up 3-2. Coverage of that one also here on ESPN Radio starting at 9 Eastern. There's also a pair of 6 games in the Stanley Cup playoffs tonight. Canucks and Predators, Vancouver up 3-2. Stars and Golden Knights, Dallas up 3-2 in that series.
As humans, we like having options. One option you might like is speaking with a real person when you call about your credit card. With 24/7 live, U.S.-based customer service from Discover, everyone can talk to a real person anytime, day or night. Limitations apply. See terms at discover.com/credit card.
WOKV Jacksonville. Listen live everywhere you go on ESPN690.com. ESPN 690, Jacksonville's home for ESPN Radio. Who is this guy? Aaron Shafting? What is it? Oh, Schachter? Schachter. Okay. Shack Attack. Schachter. He gets shacked. But I digress. Here we go.
Ready? Yeah. Turn up your radio.
The Aaron Schachter Show on ESPN 690.
Yeah, baby. Shot out of a cannon. The Aaron Schachter Show. It's a Friday edition on a Friday, Brian. Why am I yelling?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm so excited for today. For multiple reasons.
Why?
First and foremost, it's a Friday edition of the Aaron Schachter Show on a Friday.
Okay.
It's a very special Aaron Schachter Show.
Okay.
Because it's Friday. But also because we have lots of fun things to do today. There's almost no serious news on the slate here. Just silliness. Now, some of it is sports related and some of it is not. But if you're the kind of person who finds yourself to be a serious person, maybe you skip the show today. Maybe take today off. You go find somewhere else to be. My feelings won't get hurt. I hear it's real boring down the aisle on 1010. You have fun over there.
I mean, so 60 seconds into the to the show,
you got the count going,
and you're putting actual, call numbers out there. Okay.
Well, it's not like nobody knows where everybody is. What is it? A big secret?
What do you mean where everybody is? What do you mean by that?
Where all the radio stations are.
Oh, okay. Because I was like,
if I'm sitting here talking about a classic rock radio station, everyone knows I'm talking about my Eagle. If I'm talking about the most important news and information station in the city, I'm talking about Reg Jones's WOKV.
That's the only reason I didn't play this buzzer. You put Rich's name before WOKV. I was going. I had the buzzer ready. He said Rich Jones. I'm not buzzing Rich. Go ahead.
I don't know who Rich is. I was talking about Reg. That's what we call him. Reg. Reg Jones.
Oh, he's Reg outside these walls
and
right here.
And on open mic, yeah. People think his name is Rich because he just says it wrong on the air, and then everyone gets it wrong. He doesn't correct people. He's that kind of guy. So they've been saying it wrong I'm just saying it's not a secret. You want to find boring, ambient-laden radio.
Where do you go?
You go down the dial to 1010. Now, if you want to stick around for the clown shoes.
Where do you go?
You come here, buddy. ESPN 690. We're going to have a good day. We're going to have a very good day.
Because?
Because it's going to be fun.
And?
I didn't even have to use my AK.
Hey!
I got to say it was a good day.
Okay. White Jarvis Landry, White Ice Cube.
Okay. Now you learn more about me.
Your nicknames just continue to grow.
Snow Bunny Cube. That's what they call me in the street.
I don't know. You want to embrace it so bad.
One day you're going to.
You want to be you want to be one so bad, boy. I tell you
Snow
what.
Bunny, you'll cop to it one day.
No, not me. Don't put my name.
What?
Don't put my name in it.
Get a couple of drinks in, you'll turn to a totally different mid-late tone.
That is unsettling. I will say this much though. 2024, hey man, do you boo boo?
That's what I'm doing.
If that's what you want.
That's what I'm doing.
If you want your Fashion Nova deal, you want to be a bad snow bunny out here, go work hard, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm working hard on it.
Post more on social media, man. Huh?
Working hard.
Got to get those hauls ready.
Yeah, got to get those clicks up. Got to get those likes going.
We're 3 minutes in now.
Would you like to get started?
I'm having fun here, but yes, I would like to get started. Okay.
Well, let's get started with maybe some of the biggest news I've seen all week, and it comes from Jaguars ownership. Did you see this news story about Tony Khan? Brian.
Educate me.
It's like, that wasn't a rhetorical question. I was kind of curious if you've seen it.
Sometimes it feels like it's rhetorical.
Okay,
and you play it so well, and then sometimes you're waiting on me.
I apologize.
That's my fault.
No, it's my fault.
I need to know you better. Okay.
Hey, look, it's a Friday edition on a Friday, 2 days from Sunday. We're ready to go, man. I'm sorry.
Tony Khan.
Well, if you haven't seen it, it's breaking to you. Okay? AEW President Tony Khan recently speaking to TMZ Sports, doing a whole interview for about 15, 20 minutes or so. And he had this to say about the mixing of the two worlds, about the fact that not only is he in the front office of the Jacksonville Jaguars, but technically in the front office owns AEW. And the question was asked, all these new players coming to the Jaguars. You got all these guys already on the roster. Could we ever see a crossover?
I would love that. I think that's a great thing. I know some of the Jaguars players were very upset about what happened to me. And that's something to keep an eye on, too. I think that, the Jaguars players follow AEW really closely. A lot of the NFL players follow it. Every week on the road, people come up to me, people at the stadiums, all kinds of people, whether it's the opposing coaches and opposing players, the security at the stadium.
What's that?
The people working the concessions every week in the NFL, whether it's here in Jacksonville or when I go on the road, people always come up and talk about AEW.
Everybody talking to Tony Khan about AEW. The man says he would love to see some Jacksonville Jaguars enter the squared circle. This is an impossibility.
I was like, what are them contracts
This
looking
is
like?
exactly.
Like,
This is an impossibility.
What did you say?
I'm pretty sure, was it Naeem Hines? Naeem Hines looked at a jet ski wrong and lost like half his paycheck last year. I'm pretty sure these guys aren't allowed to go from the top rope with an elbow into the middle of the ring and put Tony Khan AEW back in a second neck brace, a neck brace for the neck brace.
To be fair, Hines stole the other half, so of his paycheck.
And by the way, he was wearing the neck brace in the interview. He's still going with the bit. Look, at least he commits. Better than me.
Kayfabe is a thing, boy.
I bail on bits constantly. This man, he's committed. Committed to the bit.
Wonder if he takes it off, when he's like about to go to sleep.
He must. He's not going to sleep in that thing if it's a gimmick.
You never know when the camera's going to pop in.
This isn't a bad point you're making, especially if he wants to use any of his security footage from home and any of his on-air bits.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, you ever have a cast? That thing starts to smell after a while when you don't take it off.
Yeah. And it's a distinctive smell, too.
Right. It's like feet meets dead skin.
There's a funk there.
There is so I imagine, the neck is a very seductive area on any person.
Is it now?
If Tony wants his neck nibbled on by whoever his significant other is, he may not want it all funked up.
Let me write this down. Neck seductive?
It is seductive.
Let me open up the notes here.
I'm teaching, Brian.
Okay.
You better be taking those notes.
Master class.
Class is in session, bud.
We call you more trial than error.
That is true.
And so, hey, I'm with you. I'm learning.
Yeah. So Tony better take that thing off, give it a good scrubbing if he's trying to get seduced. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be like, don't worry about the funk. I washed it. It's just how it is.
He's so silly, man. I don't even know why that's funny to me. I imagine from the little bit you've told me about your wife she would roast you for that.
She would hit me with a baseball bat. Yeah. That's what she would do.
Assault. That's the roasting.
It's the way I like it, Brian. Oh, you want more?
No, we good, man.
It's a Friday. It's a Friday show on a Friday. You want more serious business? How about Tony talking about his dad?
Yeah.
I actually thought this was kind of sweet. Listen to this.
And it's one of those things that's really amazed my dad. He was not a big wrestling fan coming into this, and he's become a fan of AEW, and he really enjoys watching it.
Do you think Shad Khan's sitting on the mega yacht on the Kismet, looking at his 342-inch TV and his 9.7 surround sound? Do we think he's watching AEW?
Very specific measurements. Yeah, probably. He's probably invested. It's an investment to him.
I feel like he's watching more of the footy than of AEW.
The footy? What is the
soccer?
Footy? Oh, that's what they call it?
I think so.
I thought you were going to one of those pause-worthy moments all of a sudden.
I did watch, what was that Apple TV soccer show? Ted
Lasso.
I did watch Ted Lasso, so I am a soccer expert now.
Good for you.
Yeah, a little bit of the footy.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Also, the owner on Ted Lasso.
Snow Bunny. Yes. Can't say no. There you go.
Dude.
Just saying. I'm just trying to figure out where your lines are. That's all. Can we get back to the important things? What does Shad Khan watch on the yacht? Right. Because if he's watching AEW, then that's kind of cool in that his son gets to feel the pride that his father has blessed and acknowledged him with. Not everyone has a dad who tells them how proud they are, Brian. Not that I'm speaking firsthand. I wouldn't know anything about that.
We're proud of you, Aaron.
Thanks, bud.
In case you were.
Are you dad? No, I don't think you are. You're a little too young for that.
What?
To be my dad.
No.
If I'm just looking for pride from dad. But clearly, Tony feels like he's got it.
Obviously was at the show last week, as everybody saw when he came out at the end of Dynamite to check on me. And I love having him at the shows. It's unfortunate that's the way he had to come out and make his first appearance on AEW Dynamite. But
meaning that he was mad that Tony just got his butt whooped. Shad Khan came running out from backstage, and boy, did he look angry. He looked very upset.
It meant a lot that he came out to check on me, and it was cool that the fans were so happy to see him. He's one of the biggest names and most important people in professional football, and to me, he's one of the greatest success stories, and he embodies what the American dream's all about for somebody to come here with basically nothing and build up everything he has from scratch, and I'm very blessed to be a part of it.
Gimmick aside, it's a great story. It's a great success story for Tony, for Shad, the whole organization.
Yeah.
But gimmick included, it's kind of fun to think about Shad Khan hanging on the yacht, checking out the latest episode of AEW, the latest pay-per-view. If I was Tony, I'd be proud too. I don't know if I'd be proud if I was Shad, but if I was Tony, I'd be proud too. But this story about wrestling, I'm not too connected in the world of wrestling. We occasionally get to interview wrestlers. We actually had one in the building recently. Shout out to Swerve Strickland, who dropped by last week. But, I'm not so connected to the world. I was when I was a kid. I used to watch back when it was WWF. I would watch it. Back when I was a kid, it was guys like Hulk Hogan and Junkyard Dog and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the Honky Tonk Man.
The Honky Tonk Man?
Yeah, I'm cool, I'm cocky, I'm bad. Yeah, I'm the Honky Tonk Man. Yeah, Jimmy the Mouth of the South. It was his manager. Is it Jimmy Hart? I forget. Bobby Heenan.
Know the name. Yeah, Bobby Heenan. Hall of Famer.
Yes. Did you watch wrestling back then? Might be a little before your time.
Yeah. But there's one guy that I've seen since then. I think he was like, his real name is Scott Hall, but back then he was...
Was it Razor Ramon?
Chico. Yeah. That would have been my guy back then.
Yeah, those guys, that was like the first generation of guys who I think the public started to really hear about what kind of messes these dudes were. And no, I'm serious. Because it's not to say that people like Roddy Piper or Jake the Snake Roberts or Chris Benoit, all these guys before them, it's not to say those guys weren't messes. They were absolutely messes. But it wasn't until this Attitude Era, the Scott Hall era of wrestler, who's another one? X-Pac, China.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't until you got to those, and I wasn't really...
Generation X.
A little bit. And I wasn't really watching as much then, but it wasn't until you got to then where social media was like a part of everyone's life at that point, and stories were hard to keep quiet. And so you started hearing about more and more of the drug abuse or the assaults and stuff like that, and it didn't feel as fun at that point. And that's kind of where I'm at when I think about a guy like Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was every kid's hero for a very long time. Very long time. I mean, I'll admit it. When I was 6, I was a Hulkamaniac. I was asking Mom where the vitamins at? Hulk told me to take them.
You ripping your shirt?
Yeah, I still do it from time to time, make the kids laugh, sure.
Okay, my boy. Oh, I thought you, okay.
No, it's comedy now with the body I've got. I'm just saying. That being said, there came a time where it all kind of fell apart for Hulk Hogan. Do you know the backstory on that? I asked you a couple of questions before the show, but even before the slide into what we're eventually going to talk about, it started to unravel for Hulk. Do you know about the tape?
Educate me. Even if I did, buddy. Please educate me.
So there used to be a radio guy on in this market. He's still on in Tampa. His name's Bubba the Love Sponge.
Oh.
He was good friends with Hulk Hogan, the two of those boys. Woo! Tight, thick as thieves. So tight that Bubba allowed Hulk to take liberties with Mrs. Bubba the Love Sponge. It was a completely consensual arrangement. Now, right away, I could see you're uncomfortable, Brian. But
I'm over here. I'm trying to figure out which hotkey would have been appropriate. There's a couple different ones. That's all.
We're going to get way worse, so you hold on to those hotkeys.
Yeah, I missed the moment. Yeah, go ahead.
So he allows Hulk to take some liberties, not just one time, but a few times. What Hulk Hogan didn't know was that in Bubba's house where said liberties were taken, Bubba was video recording the entanglement. Video recording the entanglement for review at a later time. when maybe he wouldn't be around anybody else.
Yo.
I'm just
What do you
saying.
mean by that?
We're trying to get there. Just hang tight. Strap in.
Oh, no.
So while this was going on, Bubba then gets into, I think, a fight with someone on his team. I think this is now all out and no longer alleged, just in case. Allegedly gets into a fight with someone on his team. And this person allegedly steals the Hogan tape and allegedly gives it to, I think, Gawker Media, who publish it and a story. And the tape comes out. We see the entanglement for ourselves. We hear what was said, which might be even more embarrassing than the entanglement, is hearing the pillow talk from Hulkamania and Mrs. Bubba the Love Sponge. I mean, could you imagine the humiliation? In any case, we get past that. Hulk sues Gawker and bankrupts him. Hulk sues Bubba. Everyone is mad at each other. Fine. On the heels of that, we get another tape from Hulk, or about Hulk, where it basically comes out that the dude is making very racist comments. He's mad at his daughter because she is supposedly in a relationship with a black man, and he's saying things that nobody wants to hear in those terms, using words that just aren't accepted in society, saying things that you go, hey, you're not a Hulkamaniac. You're just a weird old dude. Are you reviewing something right now? You look puzzled.
Bubba the Love Sponge and his wife. How much money does Bubba have?
You don't.
Because
you think there's a mismatch here?
I'm looking, hey, man, one of these things don't belong here.
You're not wrong.
And I'm not sure which way to go.
It's a bit of a mismatch.
You've seen them.
I have
together.
seen them. I have seen them
So
together,
you understand my confusion
I
right now?
I do understand your
Okay,
confusion.
please continue on with
it's
your...
It's a bit of a mismatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. In any case, that's where I think the world left Hulk, as like this racist has-been, essentially. Well, Hulk is going around. He's doing the whole I've been reborn thing. He's found God, and he wants everyone to know. So he went on the 700 Club the other day. You know what the 700 Club is?
Holy, I got a grandma. Yeah, I do.
All right. There you go. And we're back in. So Hulk doing an interview on the 700 Club. I guess grandma's a big fan of Hulk Hogan. Interesting, by the way, that years after, since he's wrestled or been acknowledged by wrestling, he still goes by Hulk Hogan. It's kind of weird.
Brand. It's a brand.
Okay, but
a lot of money.
You're also like 60 and broken down, and you're not wrestling anymore. So what?
What's his real name?
Terry Bollea, I think.
I'm going with Hulk Hogan.
In any case, Hulk is on the 700 Club talking about Roddy Piper. You remember that name?
Oh, yeah.
Roddy Piper, another one of these arch nemesis wrestlers of Hulk Hogan back in the 80s. Legendary. Wore a kilt, bagpipes played. He was in a Great Terrible B movie. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Great line from the movie. And check it out on one of your movie shows next time. That being said, don't you distract me now. That being said, Hogan on the 700 Club told a story where he said days after Rowdy Piper died, Hulk got a text message from him from the afterlife.
What do you mean by that?
Said a buddy of mine, Roddy Piper, passed away. He was trying really hard to surrender and get his life straight. Surrender to God is what he's talking about, 700 Club. And get his life straight. So he'd text me every single day. And in the wrestling business for 25 years, we couldn't stand each other. We were at each other's throats. He didn't like me. I didn't like him. It's just how it was. And then once we got older, we had some conversations. We started talking a lot. He asked me about my spirituality, and he really didn't connect, but he was very curious. All of a sudden, he passes away. But then listen to what Hogan says next about this text message. You know, Hogan has a history of lying, saying he wrestled at Wembley Stadium when he never did, saying he didn't say the comments he clearly said, saying he didn't do the things that were on videotape he was doing. Hogan goes on to say, it wasn't a text message. It was a text message that was a voice message. Yeah.
Okay.
No, very confusing.
All right.
But this text message came in 2 days after he died, and the text message goes, I'm just loving in my brother. I am just walking with Jesus and loving you, my brother. He would never had said that had he been there. It was amazing how things work, Hogan said, crying, having to wipe away tears from his eyes.
Did he play the message or show this message to anybody?
No, he just told the story because Hogan is believable. Hogan is reputable. How dare you?
Okay.
How dare you question him?
All right, man. He had vitamins. Okay, I get it.
Like, what you going to do when the 24-inch biceps come down on you because you don't believe the text message story?
24 inches.
That's what he claims.
Oh, I know. Let's check it.
I mean, I've never seen him measure it. You are right. Like, I've never seen him go after it for fact. It's just what he calls it. There might be a little more of that branding you're talking about. It was interesting because Hulk has a friend in the afterlife, but I also have a wrestling friend in the afterlife. And I think he's going to be coming on the show today. But here's what I want to do, because people in the afterlife have a lot of respect for my show schedule. I think we're going to go to break first.
Oh, okay.
I think we're going to go to break first. Scheduled to appear on this show, a wrestler who has passed away. If you're curious to hear who it is, come back and check it out. It's the Aaron Schachter Show. We're with you guys up until 5 p.m. on ESPN 690, 904-362-9901 if you want to get in.
Now, the First Alert forecast on ESPN 690.
Partly sunny and warm today. Highs in the mid to upper 80s, dropping into the mid 60s tonight, and a partly sunny, warm, and humid Saturday. We'll see a few afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, with highs in the mid 80s. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish. Join me today beginning at 5 p.m. on CBS 47 and Fox 30 Action News Jax.
The Weather Center is brought to you by Beard's Diamonds. Save thousands on hundreds of Mother's Day gift ideas. Now at Beard's Diamonds.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
Main office, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville Cougars. It's me, Soccer Sam from Salvatore's Pizza. Rochester, New York's favorite pizzeria is now open in Jacksonville, Florida. Tapestry Park at the Loft Hotel Plaza. $10 daily deals, dine-in beer and wine, and delivery. Salvatores.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, experience the thrill of the Kentucky Derby at Best Bet. Saturday, May 4th, witness the most exciting 2 minutes in sports and dive into the action with live wagering. This could be your lucky day. Mark your calendars and join us at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, or St. Augustine on May 4th for the ultimate Kentucky Derby experience. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more details. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Hi, I'm Mike Lester, the founder of Talon Wealth and the host of the Guarding Your Nest Egg radio show. Like you, I love this country, and I'm very thankful for those that protect us along with our freedoms. That's why for active military and active first responders, if you decide to work with us, Talon Wealth isn't going to charge you any advisor fees. We're happy to explain all the details, but most importantly, thank you for your service.
Visit guardingyournestegg.com to find out more.
Advisory services through Talon Private Wealth, and SEC registered investment advisor. Florida license D056341.
Bueller Air Conditioning presents Are You Cool?
Today's challenger, a corporate management manager from Jacksonville, Florida. Meet Les Blankston.
Yeah, hi, Bob.
That is a remarkably beige suit there, Les. Tell us, why are you on the show?
Well, I just replaced my old air conditioner with a new one from Bueller, and I'm just so comfortable these days. I wondered, am I cool now?
Let's find out, Les. Go ahead and spin the wheel.
That's right, Les. By upgrading your old AC to a more energy-efficient model from Bueller Air Conditioning, you'll save money, save energy, and proudly show your family that you are cool.
Ooh, do you think I should get a mohawk?
Pace yourself, Les.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Does your sweet fur baby have a birthday or gotcha day coming up? Forever Vet's Central Location offers birthday parties to make your fur baby feel extra special on their big day. All you have to do is invite up to 8 of their friends, and we'll do the rest. Forever Vets provides cake and pup cups, as well as everything else to make this 2 hours a real party. Party hats, bubble play, a photo booth, and of course, access to our heart-shaped pool. We also have 2 Forever Vets trained handlers there to make sure everyone is having safe fun. Visit forevervets.com today to see all our package options.
Jacksonville is the largest city in the contiguous U.S. in square miles. So when you have to cover breaking news over an area bigger than L.A., Phoenix, or Dallas, you need an advantage. Action News Jax, with a fleet of news-gathering drones to take you to breaking news live as it happens. And with more investigative reporters on the ground in every local county, you're informed no matter where you live. Action News Jax, local coverage you can count on.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owe the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hey guys, we're the Twin Peaks Girls. Come have lunch with us every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and listen to the Young and Norvell Show on ESPN 690.
Welcome back to the Aaron Schachter Show. Having some fun on a Friday edition of a Friday show. Welcome to it. I'm Aaron Schachter, Brian Middleton with me. 904-362-9901. That's our phone number if you want to give us a ring-a-ding-do. Survey says coming up in the 4 p.m. hour of Brian Middleton production, all the Middletonians yearn for it every week. So we got to deliver on that benchmark. Thank you, Brian, for being able to pull that off. But I did want to get to a special guest interview we had ready for this segment because, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to welcome to the studio from beyond the ghost of Macho Man, Randy Savage. What an honor. What an honor. Macho Man joining us today on the Aaron Schachter Show, of course, only because we heard Roddy Piper was voice texting Hulk Hogan.
I just saw the stream. Goodness gracious, man.
What do you mean? Well, we had to have Macho Man. What Brian is talking about is on the video stream. If you watch us on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook, Macho Man has his picture up on the stream because we got to respect the man, the ghost of Macho Man, Randy Savage. Welcome to the Aaron Schachter Show.
Oh, yeah, the Macho Man here for Jacksonville and Jacksonville Jaguars fans. Ooh, let me get a Duval.
Duval, buddy. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining the show. And thank you for coming to speak to the Jaguars fans and the Jaguars organization themselves. I don't want to waste your time. We were supposed to get you in the last segment. I know you're running a little bit late, so let's get right into it. If you're doling out advice, let's start at the top. We talk a lot about Trent Baalke on the show. You have any advice for the general manager of the Jacksonville Jaguars, Trent Baalke?
Somebody tell that dude to take a cough drop. Oh, yeah. How you supposed to draft all 14 of your draft picks when you can't even say the name loud enough to be heard on a microphone? Oh, yeah.
It's good advice, Macho Man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's move down a little. Let's talk about Trevor Lawrence. Here's a guy who a lot of people think is the cornerstone of the franchise quarterback. He's got an extension due coming up in a little bit, but he does have to take a step forward if he's really going to be one of the elite. Macho Man, what is your advice for Trev if he wants to take that leap?
Yeah, I think Trevor needs a finishing move maybe as we get to the end of games instead of letting teams come back in. Oh, yeah. Maybe he needs to do the long arm of the Lawrence. Oh, yeah.
Oh, a finishing move for Trevor, the long arm of the Lawrence. Not bad. And Macho Man, I did notice in the last few answers you gave, you keep losing your Macho Man accent as the bit wears on. You all right, buddy?
Why don't you shut that pie hole, you round mound of audio sound? Oh, yeah. Go have another pack of cookies, why don't you?
It was birthday cake today, by the way, Macho Man. There was birthday cake in the break room, and it was delicious. Confetti cake. Brian's going to go get a piece in the next commercial break. But fine, back to business. Back to business. The Jaguars' pass rush. It's been embattled. It's a word I would use. Certainly a crew that also needs to take a step forward this season for the Jaguars to go deep into the playoffs. What's your advice for the Jaguars pass rush?
The pass rush needs to snap into the offensive line of the other team. Snap into it like a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Tony Khan. You just heard the comments Tony Khan made last segment on the TMZ Sports podcast. He was talking about if we could possibly see the Jacksonville Jaguars players entering the ring as AEW looks to make some noise. Your thoughts on that?
Hey, Tony, don't you think we saw enough injuries on the team last year, brother? Oh,
good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Last thing we need is Cam Robinson in a neck brace, and then we lose another season on the offensive line. Oh, no.
Hey, these are solid points by the ghost of Macho Man Randy Savage. I appreciate you taking the time to join us here on the Aaron Schachter Show today. Any parting words for me or Brian or the Aaron Schachter Show audience?
Oh, yeah, the spirit of Macho Madness is with you always. Now go out there and show them what you're made of. Dig it. Duval.
Thank you, Macho Man. Macho Man Randy Savage, the ghost of Macho Man Randy Savage.
Wow.
For a long time in my life, I had no idea that was the graduation song. I always thought it was the Macho Man song.
Yeah, that's diabolical that you didn't know that.
Well, I mean, that's what wrestling does to you if you're not careful. If you're not careful, you think you're supposed to jump through tables.
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask me whatever question you
want. What tarot
want.
card, Ouija board did you, like back channels did you have to do in order to get in contact with him?
No, he's a close friend.
How'd you get that headshot? Like, who do you talk to get a headshot of Macho Man in the next life?
I asked the ghost of Macho Man. I was like, you have any current headshots that we could use for the stream? He said, oh, yeah, I'll send it down to you, brother.
How did he materialize something in the physical form?
What, they
visually?
don't have cameras in heaven?
Do they?
The kingdom of heaven. It's got everything you could ever want. You don't have a camera anywhere?
Why would they need a camera?
Because you're having great times. You want to memorialize it.
It's heaven.
Listen, I got a phone full of pictures. I don't send them to nobody. It's for me.
Wow.
I just look through the fun times, and I'm like, oh, remember, this was a fun time. Macho Man's, look at me. This is me in heaven. Have this picture. Put it on your stupid video stream.
Hey, it's fascinating, man. The reach that you have. I thought it was just inside the building.
No, sir.
I call you, one of the most important people in the Jacksonville cluster.
And you'd be right.
People who try to come at you, hey, listen, man. Watch your back, okay? You end
watch
up
your back.
You end up outside of this building forever. Your badge don't work one day.
That's right.
But apparently, my dog Aaron Schachter,
I can find you in the afterlife.
Has tentacles everywhere.
I mean, you've seen me try to book guests for this show. I put you on the CC line whenever I'm trying to book guests.
You do be taking your shot no matter what.
I'll hound people. It doesn't matter if you're in the afterlife or not. I'm coming. Now,
like Dion.
Now, some people think they're more important than gone but not forgotten Randy Savage. Some people like to ghost me and not respond because I'm a lunatic. That's fine. But some people, like the ghost of Randy Savage, pay the proper respect to one Aaron Schachter and the Aaron Schachter Show. You know who else got respect today, Brian?
Who else got respect today?
If we can transition back to football.
Okay.
Odell Beckham Jr. signed a deal.
Oh, man. Okay, where
you see where OBJ signed?
Yeah, educate me.
He signed in Miami.
Yeah.
With the Dolphins.
Good for him.
Last year, OBJ got $15 million to watch for most of the season. I mean, he was there. He was on the field. Just wasn't doing much. $15 million.
If How to Rob was a person.
Right? Alan Lazard to be singing that song, OBJ on the backgrounds.
Kirk Cousins, too, on drums.
You think Kirk Cousins on drums?
Yeah.
He earns it through the regular season.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. That's not. You know what? My bad, Kirk. I'll take you out of the band this year.
But OBJ signs with the Dolphins for $8.25 or up to $8.25 million.
Good for him.
Deal last year was 15. He gets his pay cut in almost half if he reaches all his escalators. But this was actually something that South Beach was talking about, how the Dolphins needed to go and get a wide receiver for the team. But I don't think this is what he was thinking about. I can't imagine Dolphin fans are over the moon about bringing OBJ in. And that's not to say he's got nothing left, but he looks like a shell of what his name worth brings. You hear the name OBJ, you're like, oh, we got a dog. We got a player. But that's not necessarily what I think you're going to see on the field. 64 targets last year. You want to guess at the receptions?
38.
Nice. 35.
Yeah.
How many yards? 35 receptions.
427.
It should be 565. So
Okay,
he did show
OBJ.
out a little bit.
Okay, OBJ.
3 touchdowns.
Sound about right, man.
$15 million.
It's good work if you can find it.
That's great work if you can find it.
And I'm happy for him. Get your money.
I thought he was going to end up on the Jets. He was supposed to go there last year. He was ready to sign the deal, and Baltimore came up with the Brinks truck. They were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. How about this checkbook?
The Jets are lucky.
Not only did this man sign with the Dolphins this week, I think I just read that he and Kim Kardashian are done.
Yeah, I think that happened. Yeah. Dunzo. I didn't know they were together. I just found out when they broke up.
That's the best kind of together. That means no one's locked in.
Let me put that in the notes.
Just say it. No one's locked in. It's not like you don't, if you're not upfront about it on socials or in the media.
Yeah, don't be upfront.
Then you're not locked in.
Don't be locked in. Okay.
Is that what I said?
Keys to romance. For Darren. Don't be locked in. Don't be upfront.
Do you think he's happy about losing Kim K?
I think he sleeps like a baby. I think
he's got to be happy about Miami. He's got to love that situation.
More emotion went into getting this next contract than potentially being with Kim Kardashian or it not working out.
What about you? If you had to choose between Kim Kardashian and an $8.25 million contract with the Dolphins, what are you getting more excited about?
$250,000. Okay, you can knock $8 million off of that. Give me the $250,000 over Kim K. Look at whatever. Hey, listen, I'll get racial. Look at every black dude that went through the Kardashians. Look what happened afterwards.
What happened afterwards?
Kanye, I think that's Kanye. I'm not even sure that's Kanye, but the Kanye after Kim Kardashian.
This new Kanye is a bit supersized.
Holy smokes.
A bit, so he looks a little more like me than he looks like Kanye.
Lamar Odom?
Yep.
That's wild.
That was a rough journey for Lamar Odom, but he's made it all the way back, it looks like.
Man, whatever. Ray J, the only sane one, kind of, but you see him on reality TV shows.
Ray J started this whole mess.
It's been a struggle.
It was Ray J's film that started the mess.
Had one wish.
I would still take Kim Kardashian over the Dolphins because she's a billionaire.
Okay, tell me.
You're sipping at the spigot of $1 billion.
Man, you're at the mercy of a Kardashian. Heaven help you. I can't help you. Can you imagine what they see behind closed doors?
Man.
And I don't mean that in a bad I mean it in a bad way, but oh my goodness,
It's got to be an alien kind of lifestyle. It's just got to be weird. The whole thing's got to be weird. A lot of narcissism with all of them, and you have to because they're all stars. So you kind of see where they feel they're the most important person in the room because when they're not together, they usually are treated like the most important person in the room, which is why these relationships I don't think work out.
Yeah.
Because the second OBJ says, you're just Kim.
Kim's like, all you made was $15 million
Yeah,
last year.
exactly. She goes, I made that 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Why
anyway.
don't I give you the keys to the private jet so you can go home? How
It's
about
like
that?
Sam's Choice, Kelsey and Swift, if they would have stayed together. Very
Okay.
low tier version of that.
Okay.
Where the lady is the higher earner of the two.
I
But
do
they're
think
both like
Kim was
multimillionaires.
richer than Taylor for a while.
Yeah, when like Taylor was like 14. By the time she hit 18, by the time she could actually, vote, they caught up with each other.
I did also see that the Bills made a couple of signings.
Oh, good for them.
They signed Chase Claypool at wide receiver. That hasn't worked out for the 3 teams before them. Something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jeez. Poor Chase Claypool is not going to think that's nice at all.
Aaron, do you remember 2 years ago? I remember it like it was yesterday.
Barely.
It was 2 years ago.
Not really. Go ahead.
It was a summer day in July. It was just me and you because people were just out for whatever reason.
On this radio.
Yeah. And we did a segment called, I believe it was Vague Headlines. And it was Chase Claypool saying that he was one of the top 2 receivers in the entire league going into the season.
We did this?
Yeah. Yeah, I have to go back and pull it one day. But, yeah, I remember that. And you didn't buy it then either, by the way.
Well, of course not.
Yeah.
He had like a 3/4 of a good season in Pittsburgh, I think.
Yeah.
And I think he had like Antonio Brown across from him when he did it.
Yeah.
And then that was the last we ever heard of Chase Claypool. Didn't work in Pittsburgh. Didn't work in Miami. We'll see if it works in Buffalo. Something I didn't realize about Chase Claypool, just from watching, that's a big dude now. Chase Claypool, 6'4", 238.
Oh, he a tight end, ain't he?
That seems like it, right?
Okay.
I thought he was smaller and faster than that, but I guess not. In any case, drafted in 2020, Set the franchise record in Week 5 with a 4-touchdown performance that year. Everyone was hot to trot on Chase Claypool, especially in the fantasy leagues. Didn't really work out for him. But that's not the only person the Bills signed. And who really cares who the Bills signed, right? Except Dwan Smoot, now a Buffalo Bill.
Okay.
From Jacksonville to Buffalo. That's kind of a culture shock right there.
Okay.
Dwan's going to walk out of the locker room in slides and go, whoa, I need some socks. What's happening out here? It's a little bit cold.
Long Johns.
I need to get with Keon Coleman on those bubble jackets. Someone say Macy's is around here? Let's go shopping.
It's going to be full price, though. It's the winter.
But I like how the Bills are thinking they can replace Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis with Chase Claypool. That's probably a winning strategy. Sorry, Chase Claypool and Keon Coleman. I don't know. I'm not sure that's going to work out for them. Smoot is going to back up Von Miller and Greg Rousseau. Von Miller's still out there doing it, I guess. He missed some time last year. Got to wonder the next time he's going to be able to play a full season. But so Smoot on the Bills, Claypool on the Bills. They also signed linebacker Deion Jones, if you're keeping score at home. Odell Beckham Jr. on the Dolphins. And then the final piece to the puzzle is news we're seeing on T. Higgins, who, by the way, I'm now fully convinced is going to spend the entire year in Cincinnati. I don't think Cincinnati's coming off this kid. They don't have to. I think they want to make a run at the Super Bowl. I don't think that happens without T. Higgins. But I think a lot of people thought T. Higgins was looking for $25 million plus. The supposed Brandon Ayuk deal. They were putting T and Brandon in the same range. But now we're hearing T. Higgins was more focused on the Michael Pittman Jr. deal.
Really?
Initially looking for a deal that was similar to the 3-year, $70 million extension that Pittman signed with the Colts.
Okay.
That's according to Cincinnati.com. By the way, the Bengals haven't come close to $20 million a year. That tells me that they don't necessarily have a lot of money to fund this championship run. So I think they're going to pay Hendrickson. They've already paid Burrow. I'm pretty sure they're going to pay Chase, Jamar Chase, and maybe a lineman or two. But clearly, if they're looking to throw 12 to 15 at Higgins, and I'm speculating there because it says nowhere close to 20, then they're certainly not going to retain him. But again, they're in the catbird seat for the year. I mean, they can hold him and not offer him anything if they wanted to. Unfortunately, they'll let him walk. But if they win the Super Bowl, they don't care. Then they got one in. Unfortunately for them, I just don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's playing under the franchise tag, 21-8-16, which is more than he was looking for, which is why you don't hear T. Higgins complaining every day, because he's getting the bag more than he would have. $20 million a year. Seems affordable now. Now I'm looking at the Jaguars wide receiver room going, really? You were going to pay Calvin Ridley $23 a year, but you don't want to pay Higgins $20? Like, what's that about? Wouldn't you pay Higgins $20 over Ridley's $23?
You would.
No?
Yeah, I was going to say you would think so, but I wanted to take an extra moment and just really think about that.
How dare you think? You're on the radio.
T. Higgins, yeah, I guess. I
mean, at the very least, you know that Higgins and Trev play well together. No?
I mean, and I know the example you're going to use. I guess.
Really?
I don't know what the chemistry is like now.
Well, I don't think it's gotten worse since they stopped playing together. Where it's
you
like,
don't think so?
Now I hate the guy. It's not like that.
Well, no, but we're talking about just being on the field. Like when I think chemistry, yeah, I understand the part.
Yeah, I'm not talking timing and mechanics and stuff like that. I'm just saying,
just knowing
this is my guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I had some of the best years of my life with this guy. I got love for that dude.
I'm with you. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
You get the triumvirate from Clemson back there with Travis Etienne, Trevor Lawrence, and T. Higgins, and it only costs you $20 million a year? Like, what is the holdup?
I got to write that down. Triumvirate?
I don't even know if I used that correctly.
I just need to know how to spell it, so I'm going to make sure I got the word
triumph. T-R-I-U-M-V.
Okay.
I-R-A-T-E.
What?
Oh, I did it.
What?
Triumvirate.
Okay, triumvirate.
A group of 3 men holding power in particular.
In ancient Rome.
Yeah, like Julius Caesar, Pompey, and Crassus.
Oh, what about Brutus? Okay.
It's 2 Brutus. I don't know what that means either. That's why it's an Aaron Schachter Show Friday edition on a Friday. We're having all kinds of fun. We have no idea what angle we're coming from. Special shout out to the ghost of Macho Man Randy Savage for joining us in the segment. We'll be back here in a minute on ESPN 690.
Hi, everyone. Terry Norvell here, along with Patrick Young from the Young and Norvell Show.
Our show is going great, and we are looking to grow the show with some new advertising partners.
If you're a business owner looking to market your product or service to a male, high-income, and college-educated audience, we are the show for you.
Just reach out for more information with a call or a text to 904-305-7526.
That's right. I'll get in touch with you, and we'll put together a budget-friendly marketing plan on our show exclusively for your business. Call or text me, Terry Norvell. That number again, 904-305-7526, and let's get you on our team.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time, and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code PUMP to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code PUMP for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PUMP for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Spring has sprung, and tax return season is here. Now's the time to beautify your home by replacing your old windows with new energy-efficient, easy-to-clean windows from American Window Products. Keep the summer heat out with special glass packages, including low E3 and argon gas. American Window Products only uses the highest quality products and professionally trained employees to install. Call now to find out why they were voted the #1 window company in Jacksonville. 731-2247 for a free estimate, or visit AmericanWindowProducts.com.
Are you a real estate investor or have considered investing and want to know where you can put your money that offers solid returns and protects against market volatility? It's Rich Jones. I want to introduce you to DLP Capital, CEO and founder Don Wenner.
For more than a decade, DLP Capital has delighted our investors with consistent double-digit returns. Through the smart, conservative real estate investment strategy our company is built on, we have been able to achieve this with monthly distributions and tax shelters so our investors can keep more of their returns.
Dial ** invest on your cell phone or visit highyieldreturns.net.
Why Arlington Toyota? Because summer starts here. That's right. It's the Summer Starts Here sales event, and Arlington has a huge selection of new vehicles in stock in one location. And every new Toyota purchase comes with Arlington's lifetime warranty, unlimited time and miles. Plus, you get 60 days to love your new purchase or exchange it, and Arlington's Credit Helper program to help you get financed. There's even complimentary car wash with every service and so much more. Shop ArlingtonToyota.com today.
Every so often in medicine, something comes along that is truly revolutionary.
Dr. Mitchell Scheinkup, former orthopedic surgeon, now National Medical Director at QC Kinetics.
I believe this is one of those things.
Dr. Scheinkup is talking about regenerative medicine, something he's practiced, researched, and written about for nearly 2 decades.
The old ways of dealing with joint pain, such as steroids and surgery, are no longer the best ways.
If you have pain from arthritis or injury, you owe it to yourself to learn more about this exciting option, using your own body's natural power to get lasting relief. And there's no better place to learn than QC Kinetics.
There is no one in this country today with more clinics, more satisfied patients, more advanced protocols, or more experience in using this exciting option to deliver life-changing results.
Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 904-274-5522. That's 904-274-5522. 904-274-5522.
Hey guys, we're the Twin Peaks Girls. We just love guys that listen to the Young and Norvell Show. Weekdays, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on ESPN 690.
Welcome back to the Aaron Schachter Show. I'm Aaron Schachter with you guys up until 5 p.m. Brian Middleton with me. Scheduled to appear next hour, News Queen Michelle Thibodeau for a round of Survey Says. Welcome to Friday. Hope you guys are having a great one. We were talking a little bit about some wide receivers who signed some contracts, a former Jaguar who has a new team, And I don't know if you remember yesterday, Brian, we were talking a little bit about Tyler Boyd, another Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver, or should say former now, because he's a free agent. And I told you he was talking to two AFC teams. One of those AFC teams was the Chargers. Justin Herbert desperately in need of more receivers.
Okay.
The other team was the Titans. And I sat there hoping Tyler Boyd wouldn't sign with the Titans. And while we don't have definitive word on that yet, I do have reason to believe a signing with the Titans is imminent.
Really?
I got two reasons to believe it.
Okay.
First reason, are you familiar with Pretty Ricky on Twitter?
Like,
that's a no. That's a no.
Yeah, there was a group, right, in the 2000s, right?
I'm sure. Pretty Ricky was a hip-hop group, yes.
Pretty Ricky.
That is not who I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not familiar.
Pretty Ricky's Twitter account, he's just a dude apparently, but he tweets all like breaking football news.
Okay.
And early on in the free agent process, he was really nailing this stuff.
Okay.
I mean, he was on the inside info to some of the biggest signings before Schefter, Pelissero, Rappaport. And so he grew a reputation on Twitter. A lot of people thought he was just guessing. A lot of people think he's got the inside track. Maybe he works at an agency or something, a player's agency.
Okay.
And he gets this news ahead of time and then like runs to the bathroom to tweet it out or something like that. Well, Pretty Ricky says he believes Tyler Boyd's signing to the Titans is imminent. That alone doesn't convince me. But this does. The Chargers have agreed to a deal with former Jaguar DJ Chark.
Hey.
So joining Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers as a wide receiver, which I assume takes the spot Tyler Boyd was interviewing for. So if Tyler Boyd's only talking to two teams, and the Chargers were one of them, and that opportunity no longer exists, you got to wonder if he's just going to sign by default with the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of thoughts there. Number one, if he signed with the Chargers, it's entirely possible he would have been wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
If he signs with the Titans, he is very much wide receiver 3. Just like he was in Cincy.
Yeah.
And he didn't want that, right? He wants more targets. He probably wants to be the guy, but even if he can't be the guy, I'm sure he would take backup guy, second guy.
Is he making second backup guy money?
Well, he's not making anything right now.
Wait, but yeah, I think that's going to be a consideration. But you're right.
100%.
I think wanting to be the man is going to be at the top of his list.
But if he's not talking to any other teams, maybe he takes the deal with the Titans anyway. Maybe he talks himself into DeAndre Hopkins having a down year because he's getting older. Maybe he convinces himself that Treylon Burks is being shown the door, which is entirely possible. Maybe he talks himself into Ridley having another non-Ridley year like he had last year. Or maybe he just doesn't sign with the Titans. I'll tell you this, if he does, it's not great news. Not for the Jaguars. That's a good wide receiver.
I mean, I would argue that he would have just as good a shot, even though what they just paid Calvin Ridley, of being, by the end of the season, the number one target or the number one guy with that wide receiver group.
Bold claim. Bold claim. We'll see if it comes to fruition. It's the Aaron Schachter Show, Friday edition on a Friday. Jump on in at 904-362-9901. Pause real quick for the Sports Center. Back in a minute on ESPN 690.
Howard works from home. I try to keep things professional. But stuff happens. Now Howard and his wife are working with Community First on a home equity loan to make renovations to his home with no closing costs and special low rates, so Howard can build the office of his dreams.
So live your best life.
With Community First. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Member NCUA.
Investigative journalism. It's the difference between the Action News Jack style of news and everyone else's.
I'm Ben Becker. This scam is targeting residents on the South Side.
We investigate so you're crystal clear how a story impacts you.
I'm Emily Turner. Look at the fine print because you're still getting billed.
Because our reporters don't just tell you what happened. We break down how it affects you and your neighborhood, which is why people are putting their trust in us. Action News Jacks at 5 and 6. It's local coverage you can count on.
Bueller Air Conditioning presents Are You Cool?
Today's challenger, a corporate management manager from Jacksonville, Florida. Meet Les Blankston.
Yeah, hi, Bob.
That is a remarkably beige suit there, Les. Tell us, why are you on the show?
Well, I just replaced my old air conditioner with a new one from Bueller, and I'm just so comfortable these days. I wondered, am I cool now?
Let's find out, Les. Go ahead and spin the wheel.
That's right, Les. By upgrading your old AC to a more energy-efficient model from Bueller Air Conditioning, you'll save money, save energy, and proudly show your family that you are cool.
Ooh, do you think I should get a mohawk?
Pace yourself, Les.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Hi, I'm Elton John. In 1981, the first case of AIDS was diagnosed in the United States. More than 40 years later, we have the tools and medicine to beat AIDS. My foundation is bringing HIV testing and care to underserved and vulnerable communities. If you share my vision of a world where everyone is treated with love, respect, and dignity, join me. Learn more about the Rocket Fund at eltonjohnaidesfoundation.org. Follow us at EJAF on Instagram. Thank you.
I'm the guy that never gives 5 stars because I never believe that anything is perfect. But I would give them 20 stars if I could.
Ernest Stellar Review belongs to QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in regenerative treatments. They came through when he badly needed relief for his aching knees, and doctors had told him that surgery was the only option.
What they're doing is cutting edge, and it really helps. And I'm a tough sell.
QC Kinetics is led by National Medical Director Dr. Mitchell Scheinkup, a pioneer in this field. With 20 years of clinical work, tons of research, teaching, publishing in non-surgical natural pain treatments. These are the medical pros to trust.
I'm living my life basically pain-free from what I was dealing with, so I'm a happy camper today, no doubt about it.
QC Kinetics. Call today to see if you're a candidate.
Call QC Kinetics, 904-274-5522. That's 904-274-5522. 904-274-5522.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Leaving for the gym so early?
I'm ready to go.
Since you started taking Nugenix Total T, you've been acting like when we met in our 20s.
I feel like myself again. Lower testosterone after turning 40 slowed me down. Nugenix Total T has been a game changer for me.
What is it about Nugenix Total T that's different?
It's a key ingredient called Tesnor. It boosts free and total testosterone to help you get back the drive and energy from your youth. Total T is backed by 5 clinical studies.
I've seen the huge difference it's made for you in the gym, at work, and in the bedroom.
I'm so glad I sent them a text for my complimentary bottle. Text HUNK to 321321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. Nugenix is the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now, and we'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever. Absolutely free. Text HUNK to 321321. That's HUNK to 321321.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Studios, Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Doug Brown. The Lakers won 47 regular season games, but they were knocked out of the playoffs by the Nuggets for the second year in a row. Today, the Lakers fire head coach Darvin Ham, who spent just 2 years on the job. So who will take over? Here's ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski.
You could expect names like Mike Budenholzer, who won a championship in Milwaukee, perhaps the most accomplished coach available on the market. and certainly there will be other candidates.
Adrian Wojnarowski, a Game 6 doubleheader on ESPN tonight starting at 7 Eastern. The Cavaliers look for a series-clinching win on the road against the Magic. Then the Mavericks try to finish off the Clippers in Dallas. That game also here on ESPN Radio starting at 9 Eastern. Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers will have no restrictions when the team starts OTAs later this month. Rodgers is coming back from a torn left Achilles. Caitlin Clark plays her first game as a pro in a preseason game tonight on the road when the Indiana Fever meet the Dallas Wings.
As humans, we like having options. One option you might like is speaking with a real person when you call about your credit card. With 24/7 live, U.S.-based customer service from Discover, everyone can talk to a real person anytime, day or night. Limitations apply. See terms at discover.com/credit card.
WOKV Jacksonville. Listen live everywhere you go on ESPN690.com. ESPN 690, Jacksonville's home for ESPN Radio. Who is this guy? Aaron Shafting? What is it? Oh, Schachter? Schachter. Okay. Shack Attack. Schachter. He gets shacked. But I digress. Here we go.
You ready? Yeah. Turn off your radio.
The Aaron Schachter Show on ESPN 690.
Oh, buddy. Welcome back to the Aaron Schachter Show, just after 4 o'clock on a Friday. Having fun with Brian Middleton on the Aaron Schachter Show with you guys up until 5 p.m. And at this point, I would like to take the opportunity to welcome back to the Aaron Schachter Show, News Queen, Michelle Thibodeau. Michelle, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you back. Despite the fact that you and Brian continue to cheat at Survey Says, you're welcome here anytime.
You're just a sore loser.
Not just on Fridays, although you will have to book the appointment ahead of time. Okay. How's the week gone for you? I feel like we only get to see you once a week. We never small talk with you.
I know it's been
all
up
right.
and
Good
down.
talk.
Good.
Let's move on to the game.
All right. I'm ready to win. No, bring it. I'm ready.
Oh, really? You want to go to the game?
I mean, we can.
Yeah. I thought we had a different plan. I thought I heard you say you were going to do other things on the rundown.
Not necessarily. I figured we would do this, and then if we had time, we would get to my nonsense.
Oh, okay. My bad. I misunderstood. I was doing other stuff. All right. Rewind 5 seconds and then say what you said.
I said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show, the News Queen Michelle Thibodeau, to play a round of Survey Says. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Brian, can you explain the rules of Survey Says to me, please?
Okay, yeah, here we go. Survey says, Aaron and Michelle.
That's us.
Are the contestants for this game.
Us. Remember that?
In perpetuity.
50 years ago?
No, I don't.
Oh.
So basically, listen, each contestant will get a question based off of a survey that me and my team
and what it says
have conducted.
Yes.
Across the world, basically. Okay?
For someone who hates giving the rules to the game, you certainly take your time with your words.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about it, because I don't write it down, and I have to think about the rules every time.
Might be worth it.
But long story short, okay, they have to answer by giving me the top answer to the question, the top response to the question that I surveyed people with. And if they don't get it correct, their opponent does get the chance to steal.
Oh, you get to steal.
I realized that last week I didn't give you guys the chance to steal. But you got walked anyway, man.
You don't even know the rules to your own game.
You got walked anyway, man.
Oh, blinded by the lights.
You know what I'm saying? So you guys understand that? Do you guys need any other further explanation?
I think you did a good job.
No, can you update us on kind of the tally of where we stand?
Oh, that's right.
What is that?
That's what I was going to write down.
This seems like a bit
so coming
you guys.
In,
hold on. You guys prepared this bit before the show.
No.
This seems like a setup.
No.
So coming in.
I think we all know what the tally is.
No.
Coming in at a record of undefeated, 1-0-1, we have a News Queen, Michelle Thibodeau.
Cool.
Oh, no more claps, huh?
No.
Sportsmanship out the window, huh? Okay. And then coming in at defeated, at the very least.
At defeated.
At the very least.
Good answer.
Good
answer.
At 0-1-1.
Nice.
Huh? 0-1-1.
I can't believe you gave us a tie. You felt so bad. This is what a good person Brian is.
Oh, don't do that.
He felt so bad about cheating. He had to give me a tie. Unbelievable.
Oh, okay.
Don't feel bad for
Aaron
me,
Schachter.
Brian. I'm a grown man.
Nah,
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Okay.
I'm fat.
That's me.
So, Michelle, listen,
Yes.
I know that you went first last week.
Yep.
As the winner of this game,
Okay.
you get the option. Do you want to go first again and start off the streak of another victory, or do you want to give Aaron the chance to dig himself in a hole and steal his first question?
It's both very tempting, but I'm going to go ahead and go first.
Off the bat,
okay.
I don't like
Good
this at all.
answer.
All right.
Good
I don't like
answer.
this at all.
Good
But you have the
answer.
referee going, "Excuse me, contestant, what would you like to do?" Like, come on.
Good answer. Good answer. All right, Michelle.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I should really put these in order. Yeah, I should really put these in order. All right.
You might. I mean, these are your games, and
Yeah,
you
I
might
know.
be the most unprepared for
Listen.
them every time.
Listen, okay? My Wednesday through Saturdays are like
Laundry days.
3.5 jobs. It's insane, okay? I should take some more time. I'll start building these on Mondays. Okay, anyway, did I play the music? I did. All right, Michelle Thibodeau, one more time. Most of these have something to do with the Kentucky Derby.
Most of them.
This one does not, though,
Oh.
okay?
We haven't
This one
even
does not.
mentioned the fact that the Derby's coming.
I personally surveyed
don't
over
need to say
100
personally.
snow bunnies.
You said I.
I did.
You don't have to say personally.
Yeah. 100 snow bunnies. Okay. And I asked them this question. Give me
Michelle,
the
do you
top
need
answer.
a definition of snow bunnies?
I'm kind of picturing it in my head. No,
Okay.
I know what that is.
Oh.
Okay. What is your favorite grocery store? Give me the top response. 100 snow bunnies. What is your favorite grocery store?
I mean, are they? That's hard. Wait a minute. Because, I mean, it would depend on where you are. Because in the South, we have Publix. And then the up north, people like Wegmans or whatever it is. And then there's,
Oh, okay. That sounds
there's-
expensive.
I know, but like snow bunnies, are these people, where are these people? Are
I
these
thought
people,
you knew what snow bunnies were.
It's a person in the snow. I mean, it's a girl, like a ski girl, right?
Now, time out.
All
Because
right, I don't know what a snow bunny is.
Yeah,
then.
last I checked in with Brian, it wasn't gender related.
Bunny is a snow bunny. Is
I'm
like
pretty sure Brian classified me as a snow bunny.
I absolutely did not.
I have
Aaron
that
is
confused.
embracing it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's tough. But I will say that you, just inherently, Michelle, just feel whatever answer, feels right because you're closer to this group than you realize. Okay?
Publix.
Oh.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
Great answer.
I still don't know what a snow bunny is.
I'll tell you after this.
Okay.
Let's see. Favorite grocery store for snow bunnies? Publix. Is it the number one answer?
Go!
Wow, starting off strong.
Did the 100 snow? Oh, I guess you asked the snow bunnies and not other. I'd be curious where everyone else shops.
We also would have taken Trader Joe's. Literally, I had
I was
Publix and
gonna
Trader
say
Joe's.
that was my
Listen,
second choice. That was hard. Yep.
I got news for you. You could have taken Publix, Trader Joe's, Aldi's, Fresh Market, and
Fresh Market,
and a host of other places.
Fresh Market is strong. That's a strong
A
one.
host of other places.
I like Fresh Market. I do like.
But Trader Joe's is like a
It's the
bastion
place.
of
Oh, I
bunny.
get it.
You
Yeah.
know,
Bunny
I go there
bastion.
all the
I
time.
get
I
it.
bring you.
Good answer.
All right.
Good
answer.
Aaron Schachter. Aaron Schachter, down 1-0 already.
Shocker.
Down 1-0 already.
These are great. I love your hot buttons.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
Okay. You know what? We'll give you. I'm gonna get you on the board right here because you're my boy, Aaron.
Don't pity me.
Listen, we surveyed 100 people.
This
Me
is
and
like-
my team surveyed 100 people. This is the easiest one you're gonna get.
All right.
For the summer.
Oh.
Okay. And we asked all of them, name your favorite reg. Name your favorite reg.
Name your favorite reg.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite reg is Reg Jones, but I know for a fact nobody else likes Reg Jones. So I'm going to go with.
Good
answer.
I haven't answered yet.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Trying to help you out.
I'm going to go with TV and basketball's Reggie Theus.
You know what? Nah, you know what? I played the good answer. You locked in Reg
Good
Jones.
answer.
You locked in Reg Jones.
Oh my gosh.
Because, Michelle, I don't think he's going to get on the board if he doesn't get this one right here.
Cheating. This is weird.
Reg Jones. Goodness gracious. One all. What is this?
This is tainted is what this is.
And I feel it a little bit now. I didn't before.
You keep breaking your own rules, Brian. No one's going to want to play these games.
1-0. Okay.
Brian just doesn't like to see people lose. Go ahead, Brian.
Thank you, Michelle, for seeing the good in me.
Yeah.
Unlike somebody else on this stream.
You're talking about the
show.
ghost of Macho Man Randy Savage. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Are you scared for the next question, Michelle? You're wearing a scared face.
Yeah, I know I am. I'm worried.
We surveyed a bunch of American people
Okay.
who are
100 of
breaking their
them?
backs in this economy.
Ooh,
Okay.
that sounds painful.
And we asked them this question right here.
Maybe choose a different job.
What is your favorite day of the week? What is your favorite day of the week? Americans breaking their backs in this economy. What is your favorite day of the week?
Saturday.
Oh,
Good answer.
okay.
Good
Walk me through that real quick,
Good
though.
answer.
Just walk me through that.
Why Saturday?
Yeah, why Saturday?
Because you don't have to work, and it's not a Sunday where you have to go to work the next day.
Some
and
people work on Saturday.
Okay, he said 100 people.
He didn't. He
Like,
said a bunch of people. I said 100.
Okay. A majority. I don't know because it's my favorite day of the week. That's why.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Good answer.
Okay.
Good answer.
All right.
Not a bad answer choice.
Well, it's a good answer.
Saturday. Oh, man. Aaron Schachter. A chance to steal.
Well, here's the deal. You asked for, what was the phrasing again?
Yeah. What is your favorite day of the week?
Might it be also their favorite day of the year, which is the July 5th holiday every week, Friday?
Good answer.
Are you locking it in? I'm sorry, you locking it in?
Lock it
Okay.
in.
Because you said I was cheating for you to give you the
You
point.
were
So you locked
cheating
that in?
for me,
Okay.
yes.
July 5th?
Friday.
Oh, Friday.
Yeah, July 5th is Friday. Oh, boo.
Okay, Brian,
let's
what
see.
is it?
What is the top answer? Payday.
Ah,
Payday.
wait.
Context clues, guys.
But didn't you say their favorite day of the week?
Yeah, payday.
You
I
don't
don't
get
get
paid
paid
every
every
week.
week.
What do you mean?
We
You
don't
get
get
paid-
paid every week.
You get paid every week? I want that
no,
deal.
he doesn't.
Whatever day that you get paid on, that's
But-
your favorite day of the week.
But it doesn't happen every week.
It doesn't.
I didn't say it was weekly.
This is a weird question.
No, it's not
of
weird.
the
No,
week.
it's not
It
weird. And
is a
Michelle,
weekly
don't
thing.
let him do this. This is what he does.
No,
He brings in confusion.
I gotta take it. I gotta take Aaron's side on this because
yeah.
you said
It's like a
of
soap
the
opera.
week.
It's
You
like a soap
didn't-
opera.
You know, you said of the week,
remember-
meaning 1 week.
Remember last week, Michelle, when
Yep.
he was trying to snap on you and your news
trying to
ability
snap on her?
when you were chewing gum and no one could tell? And then I was like, you got tense in there. And now you guys are best friends. Now
No,
you
we're
guys
not.
are hugged up.
We are not.
Did it get
Good
tense?
answer.
Did it get tense in
It
here?
got tense.
Good answer.
It got tense last week. Whose turn is it? Michelle. I don't know whose turn. Aaron, did you steal? Aaron, you steal. Yeah, it's your turn. Aaron.
I stole.
He tried
Did
to
you
steal,
steal?
but he wasn't successful, so
I
it goes
lost.
back to me.
Because Brian doesn't know how to write questions.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. We spoke to 100 sane men.
I have a feeling this question's going to go in a bad direction.
I don't know where you found him, but give me a list.
Oh,
Whoa.
there she goes.
Good answer.
Shock jock
Good
Michelle
answer.
Thibodeau.
We asked them this one question right here. Okay, the women are amazing people. They are, huh? They are. What's the main thing they are lacking?
Oh boy,
Whose question is this?
this is your question.
This is Aaron's.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, this is
okay.
yours.
I'm going to go ahead and pass on this question. What is the one thing
That the women who are amazing people are lacking.
that women who are amazing people
Did I say
are
amazing?
lacking,
Yeah, amazing
according
people.
to sane men?
100 of them.
The ability to not talk to me when I'm playing PUBG.
Good answer.
Yeah,
Good
great
There we
answer.
go.
Good answer.
Dominating bot lobbies, and suddenly I got, hey, you have kids to take care of. All right. Just later. Don't worry
Hey,
about
man,
it.
good for you, man.
Yeah.
PUBG interruptions.
Yeah.
You know, I'll give you that one, man. We also would have
Oh
taken.
my gosh.
We also would have taken accountability, Aaron. Accountability.
I wouldn't have taken that.
I was going to say
Well, I know
like,
you
east,
can't
west,
say that,
central
but
direction.
I've got nothing to lose. No one to lose. So I was just like,
Y'all
hey,
are, but now y'all are cheating.
Clearly.
Michelle Thibodeau,
Yes.
down 2-1. I got faith in you, though. I got faith in you. Here we go. We spoke with 100 people who like their liquor.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
So you spoke to Michelle a little bit.
What is the official drink of the Kentucky Derby?
Mint julep.
Hey, that's a good answer.
Good answer.
Good
answer.
Good
You're confident in that, though.
Confidence?
Is
That's
that
the easiest question.
Is that locked in?
Locked in.
Okay.
Michelle, we asked 100 people what weekday starts with a W. Like you asked the easiest question.
What's in a mint julep?
Mint and juleps. What?
It's like there's bourbon in there, and
is there bourbon in there?
I believe it is made with bourbon.
I'm gonna pull a red flag on that one.
Mint julep. Hey, we're tied up.
She wins the challenge. It is bourbon, water, a sugar,
That's what makes it.
crushed or shaved ice, and a little fresh mint.
Yep.
Okay. Tied up at 2-2, I believe. Got a good time for a couple more questions. Aaron, here we go. We spoke with millions of people.
That's a lot of people.
Who've had a beef and or altercation with the Aaron Schachter of the Aaron Schachter Show.
So you only spoke to half of them.
Mm-hmm. And this is the question. If Aaron were a horse in the Kentucky Derby, what would his name be? Give me the top answer. What would Aaron Schachter's name be if he was a horse in the Kentucky Derby?
Old Yeller.
Good answer.
Good
answer.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I'm old and I yell a lot. It's also the name of an old movie, your TV dog. It's on one of those, those movie shows.
Y'all can make anything up, and it could be whatever you want. Brian could be like, you could ask Brian that question. He could be like, I would be Black Beauty. I mean, it don't matter because y'all can make anything up in this question because this is not real.
How do you know it's not real? He talked to a million people.
Okay.
You're sitting here calling it fake. You don't know.
Let's go.
You didn't look into
Go
it.
ahead and give him the ding.
What did you say again? Old Yeller?
Old Yeller.
Old Yeller.
See?
3-2 Aaron Schachter.
Yeah, Michelle, you're getting so mad. You don't even know.
Because this is fake, and I answer real questions.
We also would have taken Gatekeeper. We would have taken the Bit Master.
Oh.
We would have taken Hater.
Yeah.
Or White Jarvis Landry.
White Jarvis Landry from
I
yesterday.
like that one right there, man. All right, Michelle, you got to get this one right here to tie it up.
Obviously, this isn't a fact-based game. It's all about pen. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm doing multiple things.
Look at you go. Look at you multitasking. Way to go. Or not. We've lost Brian for good now.
Okay.
Michelle, you got the rest of the questions or no?
And how? I don't have the rest.
You're
so how
up,
would
Michelle
I get the
Thibodeau.
question?
Time for you to go.
All right, I'll ask you. You know what? I'll give you a spur of the moment Jags trivia question. Who is the only team to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars in 1999?
St. John's Red Storm.
The Tennessee Titans, correct?
Gosh.
Of course.
That
Brian,
was-
go ahead and ask your question.
All right, ask my question.
I don't even know. This is off the rails. All right. Michelle Thibodeau.
Yes.
One more in honor of the Kentucky Derby. We surveyed 100 women. If your man was a horse, what kind of horse would he be? Pause.
I don't. They're thoroughbreds. They're quarter horses. I don't have a man, so I don't know what he would be. A thoroughbred. How about that?
You locking that in?
Yeah, go ahead.
You sure about that?
Sure.
Whoa, I don't like the.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead.
Actually, I
It's
kind of
fine.
like it. I don't know. Thoroughbred is actually the number one answer. So we're all tied up.
Shocking.
3-3.
This is great.
I have one more question. I'm afraid to ask it. I'm just going to be real with you. I'm afraid to ask it. I don't.
You think it's too risque?
It might be.
Bring it. Come on.
Okay.
No, well.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, well. Just remember how much you like working with me.
So it's the first person to spit out the answer, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right. And I guess it's one more Kentucky Derby related question.
All right.
Secretariat? Sounds close to secretary. I'm not sure what the reason is behind it. So we surveyed 100 secretaries in corporate America.
Okay.
When finding yourself trying to get a promotion,
yep.
What should you be comfortable under?
How about
desk? You said
you should be comfortable under the instruction and watchful eye of middle management.
It's off the rails. A desk?
Yes.
Under the desk?
Well, your legs would be under the desk because you'll be at a desk typing.
Factually accurate when you're sitting at the desk.
A desk. And what did you say, Aaron?
I said you should be comfortable under the watchful management or watchful eye of middle management.
Middle management. What's the right answer?
What is the right answer?
Pressure.
Okay.
Pressure.
Oh,
Cool.
my God.
Talk about pressure. My blood pressure was up on that question, so you told me what the answer was.
You know what? Listen, guys, I got to be real with you. I'm disappointed in both of you.
With us?
Yeah, I'm
What about
disappointed. You guys are the talent. You guys are hilarious. You're golden together, by the way. I go back and start finding clips to pull, and like you two make me laugh with the rewatchability of Cirlce Says.
Oh,
but
Brian,
this wasn't your guys' best.
I
okay?
do appreciate your
Be
low
better.
bar for comedy. Thank you very much.
Oh, so it's another tie?
Yeah. So hey, listen, you're still undefeated.
Okay.
And Aaron?
It's not winning.
That's me.
Didn't lose.
That's
We have a
like
call
my
on line
motto
one.
right here. It's moral victories my whole life.
Didn't win.
Now, hey, listen, we have a call on line one, Aaron. I got to be real with you. I'm pulling this thing up right now. I would really like for you to take it. I think I know who this is, who stayed on.
Okie doke.
But Aaron Schachter Show.
Nah, man, you're running the buttons. Let's do it. Who do we got on the phone? Oh, great. Oh, great.
I'm almost certain he didn't enjoy Cirlce Says.
Ladies and gentlemen,
If you
it's
don't.
OBJ's newest fan, King South Beach. Welcome back to the Aaron Schachter Show.
You finally found out a co-host that could put up with you, huh, Aaron?
I did not.
It would need a woman because only a woman would have the patience.
Look at that. That's a compliment for News Queen Michelle Thibodeau.
Thank you. I'll
Yeah,
take
it's a compliment. Women have more patience. It's a compliment.
That's
Not
true.
my wife.
Welcome, Michelle.
Thank you.
Of course, you know what just what the doctor ordered: a slot receiver. You got the speed on the outside.
Oh, I thought you were calling
Tyreek and Jalen.
Michelle
You got
a
the
slot
perfect
receiver.
slot
Okay.
receiver.
No, you keep going.
A guy that'll get you 800 to 1,000 yards.
It's your show.
5 to 8 touchdowns. Just a perfect 1-year deal with a low risk, high reward situation. A perfect signing, but once again by Mr. Chris Greer.
Gary, the problem is for OBJ to get 1,000 yards, he needed to be a 3-year deal, not a 1-year deal. What do you think you're talking about right now?
Don't be a smart aleck.
He had 500 yards last year with Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson. Now he's got a passing quarterback, not a running quarterback.
He's also
all
got
right?
the two of the best wide receivers in football playing across from him, Gary.
Did Lamar Jackson lead the NFL in passing yards, or was it Tua, Michelle?
I was too busy watching the MVP votes. Sorry.
Michelle, who led the league in passing yards?
Michelle?
What? Patrick Mahomes?
No, Tua Tagovailoa.
Survey says? Not
Don't
quite.
do that. Don't be like that.
Not quite.
I knew it was Tua.
No, you did good.
Thank you.
All right.
Patrick Mahomes, he doesn't even have anybody that can catch the ball other than Kelsey.
Yeah, other than the best tight end in football. Yeah.
The other guy's drag racing. I mean,
That is true. That is true.
Oh, with the shot.
Just another brilliant signing, and getting Jalen right. What a steal! More speed on the offense. Mohamed Kamara, who Mel Kiper said was the best day 3 pick in the NFL. Mohamed Kamara had him way better rated than where he was drafted.
Impressive.
Just brilliant. Just a great third-round draft.
Well, it sounds like you're very excited.
Washington. They got 2 Washingtons and 3 Jalen's. They're cooking. They're cooking now, Michelle. They are cooking.
I'm so excited.
I'm so fired up.
Me too.
Gary, let me ask you a question, Gary. Hold on.
You're going to have to douse me. I'm so fired up.
Gary. What, did he say something? Did I miss it? What did I miss?
Douse him, huh? Okay.
All right.
Spell it.
Gary, I want to ask you a question.
Douse, D-O-U-S-E.
No, it was, yeah. I guess I did ask.
Gary, Brian asked you if I could give you a call after the show. I had a question for you, and you wouldn't give me your phone number. You feel like I'm going to do something weird with it?
You're from New York, so you don't know about those people. So, I mean,
I got a fun idea for
there is a guy on trial who's from New York.
Another Trump. This guy loves Trump references on the show. We have nothing to do with politics.
I just love that he's finally being held accountable. I just love it.
All right. Well, you can enjoy that. It's on TV every day. Just have fun with it. But I wanted to event.
I am. It's Trump's blood pressure rises. Mine lowers.
It's too difficult. It's too hard.
What did you want to ask me?
I've given up. It's okay.
If you want me to work on the show, you have to pay me. I don't work for free.
No, that's the
right?
beautiful part of it. I don't want you to work on the show. I just want to use your name, image, and likeness for free.
Hey,
no. Absolutely not.
Because it would have been a great
fun game. Guys get huge NIL money right now. You realize that. And I am a superstar.
But Gary's NIL is so nauseating, he has to pay me to use it. That's what it really
I've
is.
got my own music segments on the great Jody McDonald show every weekend.
Who?
Listeners from all across America, Michelle, wait to hear my music list.
Oh, cool.
Not only do I know sports, I'm a debutante of music, too. My knowledge,
Wait.
I'm not just one-dimensional, Michelle.
Did he just call himself the debutante of music? Did you say debutante?
Whatever word you want to use, aficionado.
I like debutante. Do you know what the word debutante means, Brian? I appreciate the call, Gary. We're going to go to break. Do you know what the word debutante means, Brian?
That's like they dress up for like a ball or something like that.
According to the dictionary, it's an upper-class young woman making her first appearance in fashionable society.
Oh, use it in a sentence. Debutantes love Trader Joe's.
Or Gary fashions himself to be a music debutante. That's what he said.
Gary is the debutante as Aaron Schachter is the Snow Bunnies.
Listen to how good this game show would have been.
I still don't even know what you mean by a snow bunny because I thought that was a girl that went skiing and dressed really cute
Michelle,
in Vail or whatever.
Listen to how good this game show would have been instead of Brian's survey says.
Whoa.
I take one of Gary's phone calls, right?
Hold on.
And I take the audio and I take one of those chunks where we have no idea what's happening. And then another listener has to guess what Gary is saying. If they guess it correct, they win like tickets to the Jumbo Shrimp or something.
Well, A, that would have been it would be a very long game. And B, if you're going to give things away, how come I haven't gotten anything for winning twice?
Oh, here we go. Let's go to break. Let's hit that bump music. We got a little begging going on here.
Wow.
A little panhandling on the Aaron Schachter
you see
show.
what happened?
I'm just trying to make it worth, I mean.
You hugged up with him, the gang up on me, and look at him. He shot right back at you.
I did not gang up on you. You legitimately threw him a softball. Like, I don't even know what a G-pub is that you guys were talking about or whatever.
Brian does love the softballs.
Pause.
The questions. You ask easy questions.
To Aaron.
It's the Aaron Schachter Show. If your name's Gary, don't call back, but everyone else can call 904-362-9901.
She said it'd be long.
I missed it. Back in a minute on ESPN 690.
Now, the First Alert forecast on ESPN 690.
Partly sunny and warm today. Highs in the mid to upper 80s, dropping into the mid 60s tonight, and a partly sunny, warm, and humid Saturday. We'll see a few afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, with highs in the mid 80s. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish. Join me today beginning at 5 p.m. on CBS 47 and Fox 30 Action News Jax.
The Weather Center is brought to you by Beards Diamonds. Save thousands on hundreds of Mother's Day gift ideas. Now at Beards Diamonds.
We're dealing at Best Bet St. Augustine, the only card room and sports bar in St. Augustine, Florida. With nonstop action, poker games of all limits, exciting tournaments and table games, and a sports bar showing all the action, Best Bet St. Augustine has you covered. Don't miss our delicious dining options, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and our always popular freshly made sushi. Best Bet St. Augustine is located at 800 Marketplace Drive off exit 311, where I-95 and State Road 207 meet. Learn more at bestbetjax.com.
Jacksonville Cougars. It's me, Soccer Sam from Salvatore's Pizza. Rochester, New York's favorite pizzeria is now open in Jacksonville, Florida. Tapestry Park at the Loft Hotel Plaza. $10 daily deals, dine-in, beer and wine, and delivery. Salvatores.com.
Become a foster parent with National Youth Advocate Program. We're licensing motivated foster homes who can foster sibling groups, teenagers, pregnant and parenting teens, youth with medical needs, and Spanish-speaking youth. National Youth Advocate Program provides 24/7 support to our foster families, comprehensive educational opportunities, and a holistic approach so they can better care for youth experiencing foster care. We'll help you get started at fostercareinfo.org or call 877-NYAPCAN for more information.
Have you seen your financial freedom wiped out by stock market volatility? It's Rich Jones. Consider investing in real estate funds from DLP Capital. Don Winter is CEO and founder.
DLP Capital has provided our investors with consistent double-digit returns by investing in cash-flowing residential real estate. For more than a decade, we have had zero losses, little volatility, and have shot above our return targets in all of our investment funds. Plus, we offer monthly distributions and tax shelter opportunities.
To get your investor's guide and learn more, dial **invest on your cell phone or visit highyieldreturns.net.
Have you been struggling recently with getting more customers? Your sales revenue could be greater, contributing more to the bottom line. Yet you're unsure if the market is softening or your competitor is strengthening. It is helpful to gain the perspective of someone with more business experience. At SCORE, we can help by offering free confidential advice from a trained counselor, as well as access to a library of online information and excellent webinars. Since 1964, SCORE has assisted more than 11 million entrepreneurs and small business owners. Just go to our website, score.org/Jacksonville, to see how we can help you today.
See dealer for complete details. Don't miss the largest pre-owned inventory sell down we've ever had at Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Bay Meadows. Our pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs must be sold, and no reasonable offer will be refused, including our great selection of certified Ram trucks and Jeeps. There's only one dealer with so much to choose from. It's here at I-295 and Bay Meadows. Now is the time to save thousands. Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, only at I-295 and Bay Meadows.
Hi, this is Dave Barker. Grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477.
Jacksonville is the largest city in the contiguous U.S. in square miles. So when you have to cover breaking news over an area bigger than L.A., Phoenix, or Dallas, you need an advantage. Action News Jax, with a fleet of news-gathering drones to take you to breaking news live as it happens. And with more investigative reporters on the ground. In every local county, you're informed no matter where you live. Action News Jax. Local coverage you can count on.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I'll realize that I lack a wheelchair-accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, I'll be up in the attic with 20 cans of beans. It's a recipe for disaster.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Your gas light's on. We need to fill up.
Gas around here is too expensive.
Don't drive all over searching for the lowest prices. Just download the free Upside app and get cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying gas? I'm stopping now to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or e-gift card. Download the free Upside app now and use promo code GIFT for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill up. That's promo code GIFT.
Hey, boss, did you see the latest article in the Crooks Are Us newsletter?
No, but I'm sure it's going to involve Safe Touch and probably give me a rash.
It says more people than ever are concerned about security, and Safe Touch Security, of course, is leading the way with new cutting-edge security systems.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it goes beyond security, too. Now Safe Touch has systems integrated with the home's thermostats, lights, door locks, oh, and of course the encrypted security cameras.
Yeah, never home alone and never away from home. I remember the slogan.
Ooh, and now Safe Touch is running a special for existing customers to upgrade their system.
Look, Skippy, this changes nothing. The Crooks Are Us golden rule is still in effect. Stay away from Safe Touch houses.
Yeah.
Now go find us a house without Safe Touch.
Got it, boss.
Crooks know to stay away from Safe Touch houses. Hi, I'm Lester Jackson of Safe Touch Security Systems. No one beats our technology or our price.
Right now, existing Safe Touch customers can upgrade their system at 50% off. Call 888-723-8682 or go to safetouch.com. State license EF 2000-1945.
Investigative journalism. It's the difference between the Action News Jack style of news and everyone else's.
I'm Ben Becker. This scam is targeting residents on the South Side.
We investigate so you're crystal clear how a story impacts you.
I'm Emily Turner. Look at the fine print because you're still getting billed.
Because our reporters don't just tell you what happened. We break down how it affects you and your neighborhood, which is why people are putting their trust in us. Action News Jax at 5 and 6. It's local coverage you can count on.
Hey guys, we're the Twin Peaks Girls. Come have lunch with us every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and listen to the Young and Norvell Show on ESPN 690.
Welcome back to the Aaron Schachter Show, 904-362-9901. A little less than a half hour to go before the sweet release of the weekend for this crew. Hope you guys have some fun plans. I tried to talk Brian, by the way, News Queen Michelle Thibodeau in studio with us. Michelle, I tried to talk Brian into going to the Strawberry Festival with me this weekend.
Wild. Listen to this.
Okay.
It doesn't really deserve all that. It's not like some great story. But I told Brian about the Strawberry Festival, and I think he thinks it's like a real Snow Bunny event.
No. Who else did you tell about it?
I told my wife about it. I asked my wife if she wanted to come to the Strawberry Festival with the kids. We can hang out this weekend. And she gave me a very quick hell no.
They have strawberry shortcake there.
They have a lot of delicious things. I was looking. They have strawberry cheesecake tacos. I don't even like cheesecake.
Yeah, you didn't say that.
I would house that.
You didn't say that part.
They have all kinds of festival food out there, Brian. And rides.
I'm not getting on a ride.
You could ride a strawberry. I mean, I don't know what kind of strawberry rides they got. I'm sure they play cartoon strawberry shortcake. It's just another excuse for a festival out in Callahan.
What's that, like $5 a ticket? $10 a ticket?
Might be a little bit more than that.
More?
A little bit. I mean, if you really want the details.
No, I'm good. I promise I'm good. I got the messages that you sent me.
I didn't know they paid for all this. Might get in trouble. Might have someone run in the studio any minute.
I have to name drop Aaron Schachter to get in for free or something like that.
It's that. They're going to charge you triple.
Oh, okay.
But apparently Brian doesn't want to go to the Strawberry Festival. Are you chewing gum on the radio again?
No. Why would you think that?
I'm pretty sure I heard it.
Oh, no, just smacking my lips.
Mm-hmm. All
Thinking
right.
about strawberries.
Would you hang out at the Strawberry Festival?
I wouldn't hang out there. Would I go? I mean...
What's the difference?
Oh, no, because I'm like, I'll go and check it out and leave. I'm not going to go and, like, loiter and then...
Wow.
Just hanging out in some dark alleyway. Hey, kid, you got any strawberries on yet? Like, what are you doing out there? What am I talking about? Look at this. So, admission only. If you just want to walk around the Strawberry Festival, just to do a little strawberry peeping, just to fix your gaze on some strawberries, some supple, juicy strawberries.
Personal foul.
What happened? $10. That's affordable.
Oh, my gosh.
Affordable family fun.
You don't get any strawberries with the $10?
No,
like a ticket and a strawberry?
It literally says admission only, walk around.
Just to walk through the gate, it's $10.
You're just looking.
What if I wear red?
Nope.
Then you're probably going to have beef with people wearing blue. Just saying.
That's what we doing.
That's the rule of the street.
You are from New York.
That's right.
You know about
now,
that.
if you want admission plus a ride band with the Fast Pass, by the way, that's a $20 value now.
The Fast Pass?
That's $40 along with a $4.50 fee. So it's affordable. Get out there, have a little fun on the strawberry rides. They have all kinds of entertainment out in Callahan, just a bit of a drive from here. But I mean,
maybe next year.
You got to be willing to sacrifice for fun. No?
Isn't Callahan like 75 miles away from here?
I believe that is not accurate.
It's close, though.
You may want to check the mileage on that.
Close.
Close to here.
Close to the mileage away.
You know what's not close to here, Brian?
Here we go.
Galveston. We were talking about Galveston earlier this week.
Yeah.
I asked Michelle if she knew the story. News Queen Michelle Thibodeau needed to be educated. So let's rewind it a little bit, Michelle, for you. Are you familiar with Charles Barkley?
Yes.
The round mound of rebound.
Yes, he's now a commentator.
Yes, star commentator. Oh, man, is he. So earlier this week, after the Pelicans went down 0-3 to the Oklahoma City Thunder, Charles Barkley got frustrated. He goes, when the Pelicans lose this series, they should not send them to Cancun. They should not be able to go vacation at the beach. They should send them to Galveston. And it was a diss at Galveston.
Disappointed in New Orleans. Where they going, Chuck? Galveston. That dirty ass water. We're not even gonna send them to Cancun. We're gonna send them to Galveston with that dirty ass water be washed up on the shore. You people think they're in the beach. Y'all gonna send y'all to Cancun. Y'all drive y'all quit. Drive your ass down to Galveston. Come on, man.
So they're not taking a little.
Come on, they didn't even try, man. No, we're not getting them no plane ticket to the beach. We send their ass to Galveston, Texas, right where that dirty water washed up on the beach. They can't even get in the water. Come on, man.
So the crew cracking up at Chuck throwing darts at Galveston.
That's pretty funny. That's good.
Well, right away, there was some pushback on Chuck with the Galveston diss. And of the loudest was Beyonce Knowles' mom.
Uh-oh.
Do we know her first name?
Tina.
Tina Knowles.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mama Knowles. Now, she was kind of nice about the pushback. She was. She threw out like one little joke. It was a really innocent joke. Haha, it's all for the laughs. But I guess the pushback was a little bit firmer than that from people not named Tina Knowles. Maybe the Beehive and the fans.
Firm.
Because, Brian, did you know that Chuck has apologized?
Felt like I saw that.
Kinda apologized.
Gotta watch that.
Miss Knowles, I don't want that smoke. I don't want the Beehive and Jay after Chuck. Miss Knowles, I apologize. I do not want the Beehive and Jay after me.
So how do you like Galveston now?
We're not going there. Would you go on vacation?
You got a chance.
Oh, hell no, I ain't going on vacation.
You've got a chance to wipe the slate clean here.
You got to just say, I would go to Galveston. Let me tell you something. That water's so dirty, I'd rather go to San Antonio.
Rather go to San Antonio, who he dusted up with previously.
At least he's honest, though. All I can say is,
Sure.
like, I'm not going there. You know, I mean, somebody who was kind of, kissing butt a little bit might be like, oh, yeah, I'd go to Galveston.
Totally.
I like the way that he stood his ground
Stood firm.
on it. Yeah.
Tell him, Chuck. Now, that wasn't the only pushback he got on Twitter. He was. They actually put up some billboards to push back against Chuck. But these are so innocent. It's not even like real beef. I would love to see a little bit more of a real steel sword than a paper sword like this. But obviously, you've now heard the comments. The back and forth didn't stop. You've got multiple billboards in Galveston. Here's what some of them say. One of them says, "Hey, Charles, our water is cleaner than your golf swing. Love Galveston." You thought that was funny?
Yeah.
What?
You didn't like that?
It's lame.
You don't remember his golf swing?
Snooze fest.
You're wilding.
Snooze fest.
No, but you think you're not into the Kendrick or Drake diss either. You're
No,
just
no, that's not true.
Like,
that's not true. Now you're besmirching me.
Nah, so this is just, they're missing you right now.
This is wild besmirchment.
You're in your non-diss
The
season.
golf swing pales in the golf swing blast pales in comparison to dirty-ass water on your fake beach. Pales. Galveston got its feelings hurt, and then they took a swing at Charles that he's going to shrug off? No.
Whoa. Hold on. What are you saying? I'm trying to understand what's your ultimate
The
point
golf
behind it.
swing thing is lame. It's like a PG diss.
So they should have come harder.
Oh, my God,
that's
yes.
That's what Aaron is saying. Yes.
Another billboard. "Hey, Charles, come on down. The water's fine." And it's the billboard is like their dirty sand plus the dirty water rolling up on the dirty
They put
sand.
it on a billboard. I thought this was like a tweet.
No. Hey, Charles, you've never turned down any of our great food. Now we're cooking. Now we're getting someplace.
That feels like the low-hanging fruit.
That's the fat blast.
I thought he lost weight too anyway.
He's not skinny. He's not skinny.
I'm not saying
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Older
I'm
than 40.
fat.
Way older than 40.
I don't know. The golf swing thing is creative to me. I wouldn't think to knock somebody's golf swing.
Let me give you an example.
Yeah.
There's a crew on the radio in town. Their name is
go.
Lex and Terry.
Oh.
They've been in town forever. Michelle might know them, as some people who have been in town forever tend to do.
I did the news on their show.
See? Told you.
Is this really their name, or did you rhyme
Lex
it?
and Terry.
really- it
No,
was
they're
Lex
real
and
radio
Terry.
people.
I'm sorry.
They
I'm
literally
sorry.
used to work for our company.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Goodness.
When
They had a call-in show. People would call in. They take calls, give advice.
They were good. They are good.
She said had, because that's how relevant they are now.
Right.
And take it from me. I know I'm speaking to 6 people. That's how relevant it is now. In any case,
okay.
Lex and Terry were at a radio station when I launched a radio station in town called X1029. And we went at them hard. You think the Galveston blast was tough?
Yeah.
Boy, we were on the air with some wicked stuff. Wicked. Calling them out by, like I like to do. Calling them out by name.
I do.
And that's what we were doing. It was like WWE style from the top rope, calling you out by name, everything. We did voices for everybody. We pretended to not know who people were. It was great. We made fake websites. It was real, legal harassment, if I can say that.
Okay.
Without getting in trouble. In any case, they threw a big concert downtown, Met Park.
Did they talk about your golf swing?
They didn't.
Oh.
But I'll tell you what your boy Aaron did.
Okay.
We paid for one of those planes that flies signs.
Y'all are wild.
Banner plane?
We paid for a banner plane. I got in the banner plane.
Okay.
And we flew over their concert with a big banner that says AARP welcomes Lex and Terry. All right, that's a swing. That's a swing. That's a swing.
I just wasn't paying attention. I thought it was a tweet, not a whole billboard that you set up with an agency. And you're like, this is the design. This is the final go.
Brian's a different generation.
But it wasn't even a mean billboard. The weight one, that's a mean one.
But maybe they're just trying to have class with it, Aaron.
Why? You're throwing shots. Where's the class? Time for class is over.
There might be some kind of, public rule. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. Aaron. Lucky you're
maybe
not the
they
mayor.
wanted to put something more like down and dirty, and the agency's like, oh, no, we can't put that in a public sign.
And you say, no, you don't get our money, agency.
Right.
And you go put it online or something. You go fly a banner over Chuck's house.
Right. It probably would have been more effective to tweet, actually, than put up a billboard.
We actually did more than just that one banner, by the way.
I'm sure you did.
Wait.
We did 4 banners. Some of them were better than others.
Michelle, did you like Lex and Terry? Because Aaron did not.
Did I like them?
Ooh, that's a no. That's 2 no's.
I had to. I was working at WOKV, but I was kind of sent over to do the news many times during the Lex and Terry show. They do rip and read news like top, bottom, quick of the hour. So
you got any more commercials for Lex and Terry in there? Or no.
No. Anyways, they used to make noises behind my back while I was doing the news.
No, how dare they?
And it would distract me or make me laugh on the air and stuff like that. So, I mean, it wasn't my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm. Lots of people back 30, 40 years ago loved this radio show. So,
okay.
I don't want to besmirch them.
Say 40. It wasn't 40 years
ago. Was it 50, 50, 60?
No, it was not. No, because then you're going to date me, and that's not accurate. So,
you were just a young kid.
50 years ago.
Wow. You guys are working through
they
stuff in there.
They were not on the air 50 years ago, okay?
All right.
Michelle Thibodeau is short-circuited. We have to go to break. We are wildly late for no reason whatsoever. We weren't even doing great stuff. Just trash talk. It's the Aaron Schachter Show. More stories on the way.
Hey, before you...
yes?
Was that your exit line?
That was, but go ahead.
I just wanted to know, can we start formulating our plan for who we going to be shooting at? The 3 of us, who are going to be shooting at on Fridays. We'll make it a C-block.
Is this a thing?
Yeah.
Who we shooting at now? Is that the name of the bit?
We'll get Matt Ray to produce it.
We'll workshop the whole thing together.
Yeah.
All right, more of that on the way. It's the Aaron Schachter Show.
ESPN 690 wants to pay your bills. We have 5 chances every weekday to win $1,000. All you have to do is enter the correct keyword at ESPN690.com to be eligible to win.
This is a nationwide contest. Message and data rates apply.
ESPN 690 Pays Your Bills is presented by Underwood Jewelers. 3 Jacksonville locations in San Marco, Ponte Vedra Beach, and Avondale. Weekdays at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 p.m. Tune in to win from ESPN 690, Jacksonville's home for ESPN Radio.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
Why Arlington Toyota Pre-Owned? I'll tell you why. Over 600 vehicles in stock, one location. That's over 275 SUVs, over 200 cars, over 110 pickups. Arlington Pre-Owned even has 125 vehicles under $18,000. Plus, now you get 60 days to love your purchase or exchange it. And Arlington's Credit for Everyone program. Oh, and did I mention the Summer Starts Here sales event is going on right now, even on used. Shop 10939 Atlantic Boulevard or arlingtontoyota.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, experience the thrill of the Kentucky Derby at Best Bet. Saturday, May 4th, witness the most exciting 2 minutes in sports and dive into the action with live wagering. This could be your lucky day. Mark your calendars and join us at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, or St. Augustine on May 4th for the ultimate Kentucky Derby experience. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more details. That's bestbetjacks.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
The future of medicine is here at QC Kinetics. QC is the nation's leader in the most exciting revolution in pain management we've seen in decades. Regenerative medicine. Hey, everybody, it's Brent Martineau. If you're tired of achy joints, if your joint pain is keeping you from doing what you love, you need to call QC Kinetics now. Surgery, steroids, drugs, these are no longer your best options, and that's a good thing. Regenerative medicine at QC Kinetics is transforming lives with innovative treatments that deliver lasting results. Check this out. We're talking natural biologics, using your body's own power to repair and restore damaged tissue. QC Kinetics is under the leadership of National Medical Director Dr. Mitchell Scheinkupp. Dr. Scheinkupp is a pioneer in his field with 20 years of clinical work, tons of research, teaching, publishing. He wants to get you relief with a needle, not a knife. All you have to do is get a free consultation by calling QC Kinetics 904-274-5522, 904-274-5522, and Mandarin and Ponte Vedra Beach 904-274-5522.
Welcome back to the Aaron Schachter Show. About to close it up for the week. Special thank you to everyone who joined us this week. The ghost of Macho Man Randy Savage, News Queen Michelle Thibodeau. Did we have anyone else this week, Brian? I don't think we did. Oh, didn't we have Justin on Monday?
Yeah,
I'm glad he's gone. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Thank God you're back. It was a disaster with Justin. He's really terrible on this show.
Wow.
Don't tell him I said that.
I already told him.
Whoops. I don't think he's going to do it next time. Did you guys hear about what's happening at Dave & Buster's? I know I have like a minute and a half to talk about it, but we have devolved into this nation of gambling so far that now Dave & Buster's will allow you to gamble on the games at Dave & Buster's.
That's incredible.
So now we're showing up to play the basketball hot shot game, and we could put up $5, $10, $20 against each other if we want. I don't know what the limit's going to be. But you could totally see some degeneracy going on over there.
Yeah,
oh, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, you want to talk about something to bring me back to Dave & Buster's.
To this day. I can't wait.
Because I'll go out there and I'll play you in some skee ball if we got some money on the line.
Skee ball?
You want to go duck hunt? We'll go duck hunt. I will house you at duck hunt.
Well, you won't house me in either one of those games, but skee ball?
Tetris it is then. We're going to Tetris then.
Yeah, you can have it. You're right.
You know, at Dave & Buster's, we could actually do that big, what is that big? It's one of these big arm jackpot slot games.
Wheel of Fortune.
No, you pull this like giant arm down. It's supposed to make it feel bigger and better. Whatever it is, throw extra money on it. I'm playing.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem.
Definitely. Because, like, when's the last time you went out to Dave & Buster's and you were like, well, this was fun?
Dave & Buster's Sportsbook.
But now it's a different... I don't think they're going to let you bet on sports. But they'll let you bet on mini bowling.
Which
That's for sure. You want to do some Cruising USA race? Let's go. Or that skiing game, the snowboarding game?
I'm not familiar.
Man, you want to look like a fool. Get on that snowboarding game without warming up a little bit. Oof, that's tough. You got to do some hip movement on that thing.
Hamstring.
Hamstring? How about hip flexor?
Achilles.
It looks like Achilles is not your hip, Brian.
No, I'm going to different places.
Send you back to medical school.
I'm going different places right here.
Clearly.
Whole leg is just going to amputate.
I'm talking about the gyration bones, not necessarily the balance bones.
Where officially is the gyration bone, though? I just want to make sure I
usually in
understand.
the middle of the body. You
Okay.
have a collection
All right.
of bones
Okay.
that assist in gyrations.
Okay.
I am sure about
Okay.
that. Have you never done a hula hoop before? I bet you have. I bet you're sitting there.
Just your pelvis. It's a pelvic bone.
Right.
Oh, okay.
But a guy like Brian's probably got concrete in his pelvis, not able to gyrate.
That's a wild statement.
You don't think so?
And I can't tell if that's a compliment or not. I'm trying to figure it out on the fly.
You keep thinking about it.
Yeah.
You think about it all weekend. You tell
40
me
seconds.
on Monday.
40 seconds.
You tell me on Monday.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll just text you about it.
Once again, Michelle Thibodeau, thanks for joining this nonsense.
Thanks for having me. It's always so fun.
It literally gets worse every week. We got to figure that out.
It's fun.
Is it?
Yeah. You guys
For
are
you.
gold.
It's a nightmare for me. I appreciate it, though.
Wow.
I feel
just
like
lose
if
every
Dave
week.
and Buster's is letting people bet on arcade games, then we should be able to wager something on Survey Says, because I feel like, yeah.
That's the kind of insight I look for from Michelle Thibodeau. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
It's the Aaron Schachter Show. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Men, suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE? Frustrated taking pills that don't work? Here's a message from Prime Men's Medical Center.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Prime Men's Medical Center offers breakthrough treatments with men lasting longer than ever without pain or surgery.
Call now. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results right in the office. Call Prime Men's Medical Center now. 904-664-8221. That's 904-664-8221.
Advisory services through Talon Private Wealth and SEC registered investment advisor. Lord license D056341.
On Guarding Your Nest Egg Radio, Mike Lester, founder of Talon Wealth, focuses on a key question many share. Do I have enough to retire?
For starters, we'll do the math for you. But to me, it's really more about lifestyle. I want to find out what's important to you. I want to find out what your expenses are. And then I'm going to give you a realistic expectation moving forward of how your money needs to be invested to accomplish your goals in retirement.
Get to know Mike at guardingyournestegg.com.
Spring has sprung and tax return season is here. Now's the time to beautify your home by replacing your old windows with new energy-efficient, easy-to-clean windows from American Window Products. Keep the summer heat out with special glass packages including low E3 and argon gas. American Window Products only uses the highest quality products and professionally trained employees to install. Call now to find out why they were voted the #1 window company in Jacksonville. 731-2247 for a free estimate or visit AmericanWindowProducts.com.
See dealer for complete details. We're celebrating our 20th anniversary, serving Jacksonville with the largest pre-owned inventory sale in our history at Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Bay Meadows. Choose from Ram trucks, Jeeps, Ford, Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Nissan, and more. Many starting at below market value. We have lots of financing options. Get approved today. There's only one dealer with so much to offer. Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Only at I-295 and Bay Meadows.
Hey, so what's a great way to spread awareness that driving high is illegal everywhere? A catchy song, of course.
You can run, but you can't drive high. You can run, but you can't drive high.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
We are Lions International, the world's largest service organization. We are volunteers committed to strengthening our communities and supporting those in need, one act of kindness at a time. For more than a century, Lions have been serving a world in need, right here in our community and around the world. Lions International makes the impossible possible. This is your invitation to join us, because the only thing missing from our mission to make a difference is you. Visit lionsclubs.org to find a local Lions Club near you.
Now, your chance to win $1,000 as ESPN 690 wants to pay your bills. Sponsored by Underwood Jewelers, 3 Jacksonville locations in San Marco, Ponte Vedra Beach, and Avondale.
Enter the word SING, S-I-N-G, at ESPN690.com by 15 past the hour.
Your next chance to win $1,000 and have ESPN 690 pay your bills happens Monday morning at 8 a.m.
This is a nationwide contest. Message and data rates apply.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Studios, Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
WOKV Jacksonville. Listen live everywhere you go on ESPN690.com. ESPN 690, Jacksonville's home for ESPN Radio.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Doug Brown. After playoff series losses to the Nuggets in his 2 seasons on the job, the Lakers fire head coach Darvin Ham today. ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski.
I don't think this was a LeBron James decision or issue. Now, listen, any star player with any organization can speak up and say, hey, this is the coach I want. I want him to be here. That's true, not just with the Lakers, but anywhere.
Adrian Wojnarowski